he had provided to police led them to completely unrelated ends.
Williams claimed the girl lived in a nearby apartment complex. Prosecutors had several apartment managers on the stand, all testifying that no one named Cheryl Johnson ever lived in their buildings.
The prosecution's first strategy seemed to be slowly dismantling the jury's trust in the words of Wayne Williams. Once his words could be overlooked, the prosecution now turned to evidence. This is where they brought out the most damning findings in their case, the fibers and forensic evidence. During the police's search of Wayne's vehicle, they had found bloodstains in the back seat of his 1970 Chevrolet station wagon, which were consistent with the blood types of William Barrett and John Porter, two victims that had been found with stab wounds. Both bloodstains were found to contain enzymes that only remain active for up to 8 weeks as the blood begins to dry, which is consistent with the time frame of Barrett and Porter's murders. Lab results also found that the dog hairs found on 11 of the 12 bodies in question were consistent with Wayne's German Shepherd, and 2 hairs found on the body of Patrick Baltazar were likely to have originated from Williams's scalp. Lastly, and perhaps the most widely reported, was the fibers that were found on the victims' bodies. After intense analysis, many of these fibers could be traced back to an item in Wayne's home. The prosecution argued that it was very unlikely that all of these fibers, some of which were quite rare, could have ended up on this many bodies by coincidence. Surely, in the eyes of the prosecution, the only common denominator was Wayne Williams. The prosecution then shifted its focus to eyewitness testimony, challenging Wayne's claim that he didn't know any of the victims. Margaret Carter, who knew Nathaniel Cater, testified that she saw the two together just a week before Cater's body was found.